The legendary Scar, who ruled the kingdoms of Africa for many years, and who was described by the World Society for the Protection of Animals as the absolute ruler of the regions of Kenya and Uganda for more than a decade. These areas are among the richest and most diverse places on Earth for lions, which highlights their unique status and exceptional prestige in the animal world. Although he suffered from a limp and lost one eye, these physical defects did not affect his prestige, strength, or determination among the lions. On the contrary, he had extraordinary intelligence, rare loyalty, and was deeply loved by everyone. His death sparked a wave of deep grief among his tribesmen and wildlife lovers around the world, reflecting his exceptional stature and wide influence. Scarface was born in October 2007 and was also nicknamed Rockstar. He retained this title until 2016 when he fought a fierce battle against 6 lions, killing 2 of them. But that battle left him with a scar that left him missing his right eye, and he became known as Scarface. Scar resided in the Masai Mara Nature Reserve in Africa, where he was the powerful and dominant lion of all lions. Everyone feared his strength and ferocity, but at the same time they loved and appreciated him and showed him greetings and affection. Unlike the story of the animated film The Lion King, which tells the story of a plot by an evil brother to seize the throne and remove Simba from power, Scarface embodies a completely different real-life story, filled with loyalty to his family and loyalty to his clan. Scar ruled the Uganda and Kenya region, becoming the most famous lion in the whole of Africa. Stories of his violent encounters with hyenas and crocodiles spread, making him a global legend. He now walked in the reserve with the safety and confidence of kings, without anyone daring to attack him. In contrast, Scarface protected more than 140 lions and expelled a large group of crocodiles from his area after they attacked only one cub. He controlled an area of about 400 square kilometers of the reserve, which included about 900 lions, all of whom were under his care and protection. The most prominent feature of Scarface's story is his peaceful nature, as he was not exposed to any human beings despite them entering his land. He had a great deal of loyalty to his family. Unlike many other lions who compete with their brothers for power, Scar shared the same group with his brothers Sikio, Morani, and Hunter, granting them the same rights and authority, which made him loved by all members of his clan without them feeling jealous of him. Scar ruled the plains and forests of Kenya and Uganda for more than 12 years, the longest reign for a male lion in the history of lions. The period of lions' rule in the prairies is usually only 3 to 5 years, but this king was a notable exception, as he broke the rule and ruled intelligently and with gentle behavior, in contrast to the usual violent behavior of predators. During his life, Scar killed about 400 hyenas single-handedly, using his tusks and teeth, without any help from his other lions. His story became famous in an exciting video in which he appeared confronting a herd of hyenas on a highway at night, before his brothers intervened to save him at the last moment. But this was the last time Scar broke from his own rules and attacked individually. As a lone lion, he also defeated an adult hippopotamus in single combat, making him the anticlimactic Lion Knight of the wild world. In 2011, Scar had a fight with a powerful lion named Marsupial, who was 3 years younger but larger. Everyone expected that the Marsupial would win and rule the clan, but despite Scar's leg injury that left him limping, he did not lose the battle, but rather kept the marsupial head for 2 weeks before throwing it away. Scarface was also accidentally shot by some shepherds, causing an injury to his left eye. But thanks to God, he miraculously survived this accident. Although these injuries did not diminish his prestige among his family, on the contrary, they considered them evidence of his defense of them and their den. In 2013, he suffered another gunshot wound to the abdomen, but was able to recover after receiving appropriate veterinary treatment. As he grew older and weaker, Scarface realized that it was time to leave, that he was about to part ways with Masai Mara and life. So he decided to leave the place to strong lions to take over the reins of power, and then he set off on a very long journey towards his birthplace. On his way, strange things happened, as he was met by groups of lions who were offering him parts of their food, as if they wanted to show appreciation to him for what he had provided during his life. In his final moments, The Masai Mara king had his last supper in his hometown, where his brothers presented him with hippo parts. And with that, he passed away after years of glory enjoyed by this powerful lion. The reserve's guards discovered his death after a sudden sad roar from the lionesses in his area at 11:30 p.m. on June 11, 2021, at the age of 14 years. He left behind a deep sadness in the souls of all his clan members. After publishing a video clip of the last moments of his life, millions around the world, not just in Africa, felt sad. Everyone began circulating his famous photos and videos telling his inspiring story, which increased his fame and impact on the world. And he left us after a life full of struggle and loyalty. The presence of the legendary lion Scar and the huge impact he had on this country will certainly be missed by the global wildlife world, especially in Kenya. Safaris in Kenya, specifically to the area where Scarface lived, have become an integral part of the tourists' experience, as they look forward to seeing the legendary lion's habitat and enjoying the beauty of nature and its rich history.